So obviously it's brilliant to have a co-founder, but it's very difficult to find the right co-founder. And I've worked with so many people who just don't get on with their co-founder, and there's lots of arguments. But like, I've worked with both of you, and you seem to be so well aligned. So how did you come together and then decide that you wanted to do this together?
We are so lucky, but also
So lucky.
but also lucky. But we met 5 years ago, and pretty much the day or 2 days after meeting Annabelle, I had another business at the time, and 2 days after meeting Annabelle, I said to her, "I don't know." What did I say? I said, "I don't know how I know this, but you are going to be the inspiration for whatever I do next, my next business." And she was like, "She's a loopy. What is she on about?"
I honestly couldn't. I just couldn't fathom what she could possibly mean by that. But I'll never forget. It was such a poignant moment, and I was left being like, I really wonder what that girl is going to do.
So really the story started from that, and then as Mama started to grow, I mean, Annabelle was a big part of my transformation, and me finding the practices that I found that really supported me through the most challenging parts of my adult life. And then once Mama started and the idea was conceptualized, I just knew Annabelle was the person I wanted to join me on the journey. So I told her immediately, and it took a while for Annabelle to be like, yes, because it's not like a decision you make in half an hour. Like, yeah, I'll start a business with you. Let's build a platform from scratch. And so but it was so obvious to me that she was the one that I wanted on that journey with me.
It's like true love, isn't it? You're like, you're the one, and now I've got to kind of wine and dine you and convince you that it's a good idea.
I just remembered now that you wrote me a letter as well, a really beautiful sort of paneled letter, and had pitched to me about the business a couple of different times, because there was an initial concept which was, how can I bring Bali to people, what I had in Bali, like all this amazing transformation, how can I wrap that up and bring that for people to do retreats initially. And her idea was to have an initial retreat for people that could afford it, and a following part which would be subsidized by the first part for people that couldn't afford it. And then over some time, this idea grew and became the idea of a platform. And then she came and pitched it to me again. And there was a moment where I could just really see the value, because I'm a practitioner, and obviously my intention is to support clients with transformation. But when Carmela was describing the platform to me, suddenly I could really see how I could bring value to other practitioners, and therefore support and make an impact on way more people. So it was a really beautiful coming together, and it's in such a next level synergy. And I think that's what makes it just so like pleasurable, because we just enjoy and feel the same level of passion for what we're doing. And on the days or the weeks where you come across challenges, you have each other to reflect that why you're doing it. And
so important.